I'm back with a live stream. Today we're going to be doing Five Nights at Freddy's 3, so let's get on with this. Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction, local amusement park in getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy. Right, one? See about this. So guys, if you want to see
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
My face looks so weird. It's 5 a.m. and nothing had to be rebooted. I think it's 5 a.m. The first night's always the easiest night. Yes. Oh, we beat the night. Oh, I think it's the mango game. Oh, mango's quest. This is a rare game, I guess you could say. It's weird. Mila. Look at this. Oh my god, it's creepy. Who agrees that? Just look at that thing. Just look at it. It's just like the creepiest thing ever. It's at the door. Just blacks out. Yay, night kill. Let's go.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
Freddy,
Hello? the performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tags will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have 2 specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injury/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Hello?
Oh my god, guys. If you guys know, there's a spring trap that just comes over. Please, because I will tell you all in the next probably video, next video. Okay, let's start night 2 again. You ain't sneaky, boy. You ain't sneaky. You ain't sneaky at all, boy. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. You're back there. You are still there. Please don't be in the vents. Please don't be in the vents. Thank God it's not in the vents. Oh, video error. Got the system. Even though he's the coolest. So. A ventilation error already after I just did an audio device. This is gonna be wonderful. And my cousin has played all the games, but I haven't watched them. Why are you all the way over here? Why is he all the way over here? Oh, that's You like Springtrap, Mia? You like Springtrap?
That's Fox, right?
No, that was Springtrap.
Well, I love boxing.
Fox is the one that only dumpster.
Hello?
Springtrap, you stink. Springtrap, don't make a step close to me.
Hello?
Do not take a step close to me, Springtrap. I will use my karate moves. Wah! I'm sorry. Oh, no, if he takes out this, he can kill me. No. Springtrap's only weakness.
Hello?
Oh my freaking god. You're gonna die. Of course I'm gonna die.
Hi.
Oh my god. Look. And the head. Just look at the head. Hey, why? I don't know. Guys, that just scared me. I'm sure you guys would love to see me scare. Now I go into 5 Nights at Freddy's. 5 Nights at Freddy's 4 coming up. And yes, I do have sister location. And let's start the game. Night 1. And what happened was, Freddy was about to talk, and it squished the little boys out. And so they were both put out of business, and Golden Freddy started to rot. And Golden Freddy actually went to take action before the took action before the So then he ruined Spring and Bonnie, and the Spring Bonnie. Because you have to get away from it. This is a location for me. Oh! Not that Foxy should be here. Foxy should. That means that the animatronics are close and they're killing me. They just killed me. My God. I think I'm gonna have to stop this right here. I'm so scared. Why? I can kill someone like this. Ugh. Oh. Why? Why did he say too bad? Okay.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me Hand Unit. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Ex-Benedict.
It's hard to do the password. Because if you're on a computer, you can do it easily. Like the top one to the left is 1 instead of... Or is it the bottom? It's the top one is 1. The bottom one is 1. And then you do the one to the left, 8. And then you do 4.
You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work. Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning. You are now in the primary control module. View the window to your left. This is the Ballora Gallery party room. Uh-oh, it looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step.
Whose phone's calling? Oh, come on.
Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow. Now view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share. Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to.
You mean like...
Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock.
What was that?
Let's try another controlled shock.
What's that thing? What is that?
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job! In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the Circus Gallery control module. On the other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to. Looks like a few of the lights are out, but we can fix that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock. Let's try controlled shock. Let's try another. Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job. We don't want you to leave overwhelmed, otherwise you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
I completed the shift. That was an easy shift to do.
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. For male, press 1. For female, press 2. For text only, press 3. For other options, press 4. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
What is an angsty teen? Oh, this is the night where I think this can... Come on. I want to get out of this stupid elevator. open up. We're going to the circus gallery. Not the circus gallery. I think we're going to the Balora's dance place, and then we're going to... Yay!
The elevator stopped. You know the routine. You can get out now or whatever. Stay here if you want. So, funny story. A dead body was found in this vent once. Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story. Okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but whatever. Huh. I guess Ballora has better things to do. Let's zap her. That should be fun.
Zap, zappy, zap.
Let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure he's ready for showtime tomorrow.
Zap him. Zap him, zap him. Zap him.
Great. There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus Baby's auditorium.
It stops at Funtime.
Circus Baby had a busy day today. Let's check the light and make sure she's in proper working order. Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock. There seems to be a power malfunction that is affecting our ability to properly motivate Baby. Please stand by while I reboot the system. I will be offline momentarily during this process. Various other systems may be offline as well, such as security doors, vent locks, and oxygen. Commencing system restart.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario. However, it's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this, willingly. Maybe curiosity, maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon. They will lose interest.
They. It's a they. Oh no, they said they always find a way inside. No, 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 no! 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 That was gonna be a jump scare, guys. Phew. I think there's one more after this one.
She's watching us. We will see you again soon. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still.
Thank you for your patience. It seems that the power system cannot be restarted automatically. You will need to restart the power system manually. Please return to the primary control module.
Oh, this is wonderful. Who, in the description, who likes Baby, Funtime Foxy, Ballora, Ender, or the automatic voice messaging system?
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Did not make the noises. He's ready for another thing. Okay, guys, I'm putting up my volume.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
You guys hear that? Guys, we made it.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby electronics. If you feel you are in danger, feel free to disconnect the interface temporarily until it is safe to reconnect.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep.
Okay, we got that. Let's see here if anyone here.
Nope. No one.
Parking service room. Okay. I knew he was gonna be there too. As soon as I did that too. Gotta go redo that whole thing.
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating. It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
I just made it.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby electronics. If you feel you are in danger, feel free to disconnect the interface temporarily until it is safe to reconnect.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. I know you're over there somewhere. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep.
Peace. I had 40 some odd seconds anyway. And I have to go through the...
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.